update video, 1970 Porsche Resto Mod. Now I wouldn't make a video at night and the car is dusty if I wasn't so damn excited. This is an air conditioning video. Resto Mod means you restore it but modify it. So one of the things I like to focus on here at the shop is being a super badass AC and electrical guy. So what I did is I got Porsche 2001, 2005, somewhere in that area. The first year that they had the condensers were in the grills up in the front. So I got two of those and I stuffed them in the holes here in the wheel wells. That's not a new idea, but the ones that I used were really large, and some of the guys that I've talked to said, oh, you can't get away with that, that won't work. You got to have a condenser in the grill so you can wash heat down on the engine. You know, that's being facetious, but that's what happens. So I stuffed them in there, and you can't see them, but now we're going to get down here and look at them. Got a little dust. Wow, I can even feel it sucking air. I'm so pleased with this. Now, you AC guys are going to understand when I show you the gauges. So I'm running them in series. So I have the high side coming off the compressor straight to the back one because it's the hottest and it's sucking all the heat out. And then I've got another, the exit line going to the input line on the front one. And then from there, I'm going back into the engine bay. And that's where I'm checking my pressure after the condensers. And then here is my wiring. Of course, it's not covered because I'm not done. I have a fuse box cover for this. These are the condensers. I made a wiring diagram for all of this. Very mechanic friendly. You can see you got your fuel gauge, the tack adapter so I can run the OE tack off the MSD block, and then all my plugs for the engine when you pull out. I'll go into detail on that. I got the, I don't even know how you say it, Q-Hell, I don't know. It's a badass compressor though, and it's doing its job. Oh, and I like to put all the stickers back on, but I'm gonna focus on the air conditioning. I got the accumulator in the back there. You can see it. It's tall thing. Now, let's look at the pressures. So I have 2.4 pounds in it. I've got, let's see if we can get it to read. Well, let me just call it out. It looks like we're about 240 over 29. We're idling a little high. I've got to, let's bring it down some. Well, it's holding idle on the inside. But I think, well, we're 91 degrees out here in the dark. Could probably get more Freon in it. I'm still testing. But with that said, I mean, I'm condensing. But what's real exciting, now, we're not done, obviously. I don't even like to make these videos, but oh my gosh, I can feel look at it. We're blowing some crazy air out of this guy. I mean, that's way better than it ever was before, according to the owner. Like, it's blowing good. And that's 4 exits. I got these two. These are just mock-ups. There's going to be a panel that goes, let me try to widen this out. A panel that goes all the way across here. Got my AC switch. That is actually, that is actually the old defroster switch. And when I just repurposed it, put a blue LED in there so when you turn it on and off. And then this is going to be down. This is your fan switch. But let's see here. Wow, that is, And if you hold it on there, of course it's going to drop. Any mechanic knows that, but I mean, it just keeps going. I'm trying back to just that. I mean, let's warm up a little bit. I mean, it's cold. If you hold your hand over it for any amount of time, it just goes to crazy cold. So I can't, the videos never do any justice, but let me just try to get our volume out of here, and it's all the way across. I mean, we're blowing air, and there's no upholstery, there's no nothing in this car right now. Oh, okay. This was the evaporator core from August of 1970. Maybe it did a good job. What I stuffed in there is one of those Kuehl upgrade 1989 911, and it is doing it's doing as advertised. Trying to think of what else to put in here. Let's go back to the engine bay. Let me knock the idle down a little bit just because it's loud. Oh, we got the, let me turn my light off, we can see the gauges. All the LED. I mean, at night we got some light here. That is so nice. Turn off my headlight. Still have to fix my oil pressure and temperature gauge, or oil level, and then the clock is in the office. I'll get that back in there. Got our LED dome light. Let me get my switch here. So that's stupid, right? And then we also have the LED glove box light. Bam! You're gonna see everything now. That's crazy bright. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it feels good in there. And there's not even any gaskets right now. I still have to do all that. Well, that's it for tonight. I'll make a sexy video later. Most all these videos are really just for the customer. I'm not trying to get clicks, but if I do, that's great.